Hey guys, how you doing? This is a great example of where it's really important to read the question and understand what the question is actually asking. We'll just jump straight into it. So question 50. 80% of the fly population grows and develops when the number of hours of light per day is somewhere between. What you have just above the question is a graph. Now this is what a lot of people would do. They would see 80% and they're looking for the number of hours of light per day. So they're thinking, oh yeah, 80%. If you look across 80%, you've got that value and that value that corresponds to this and that. You can see that there are some options which look very enticing. First of all, you've got 4 to 5 hours. That looks about right. So that would correspond to that very first occasion where the percentage is 80%. Okay, then there's 13 to 14. And again, that would be pretty enticing because there is a point there which is around the 13 to 14 hour mark. And D, this is probably what a lot of people would choose, both 4 to 5 and 13 to 14, because there are two occasions where it's actually 80%. However, options A, B, and C are wrong. It's actually C. And let's talk about this. The reason for this is it's saying 80% of the fly population that grows and develops. And if you notice, that percentage over there is actually percentage of flies in diapause. Okay, diapause. So what's diapause? You may or may not have read it, but up here it says in the very first paragraph, as the number of hours of daylight each day decreases with the approaching winter, insects stop their growth. They stop their growth and development. The stopping of insect growth and development is called diapause. So in actual fact, what the graph is showing us is the percentage of insects that have stopped growing and developing. Okay, and the question here is asking 80% of the fly population that grows and develops. So really, for us to directly use the graph, we should be answering the question, in which case is there 20% diapause? Okay, because 80%, if 80% of the fly population are growing and developing, that means the balance, which is 20%, are undergoing what we call diapause. And if you read off the graph now, for 20%, which is down here, that only occurs once, somewhere between 14 and 16 hours, and that's why C is the right answer. Alright, hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and hit subscribe if you haven't already done so. Alright, catch you guys later.